Second Lieutenant Scott Amarucci, please step forward. Lieutenant Amarucci will be commissioned as an aviation officer in the Massachusetts Army National Guard. He will be pinned by his parents, Carolyn and Larry Amarucci. Sean Collins, please step forward. Lieutenant Collins will be commissioned as a quartermaster officer in the United States Army active duty. He will be pinned by his parents, Carolyn and Patrick Collins. Ladies and gentlemen, Second Lieutenant Sean Collins. Second Lieutenant Danielle Conti, please step forward. Lieutenant Conti will be commissioned as an Adjutant General's Corps officer in the Massachusetts Army National Guard. She will be pinned by her sister, Dina Conti, and her mother, Robin Antonellis. Ladies and gentlemen, Second Lieutenant Danielle Conti. Second Lieutenant Jorge Garcia, please step forward. Lieutenant Garcia will be commissioned as an ordnance officer in the Massachusetts Army National Guard. He will be pinned by his parents, Iris Garcia and Juan Lara. Ladies and gentlemen, Second Lieutenant Jorge Garcia. Second Lieutenant Alexander Guitard, please step forward. Lieutenant Guitard will be commissioned as a military intelligence officer in the United States Army Reserve. He will be pinned by his grandmother, Diana Gilligan, and his mother, Elizabeth Barongo. Ladies and gentlemen, Second Lieutenant Alexander Guitard. Second Lieutenant Brian Hahn, please step forward. Lieutenant Hahn will be commissioned as a Chemical Corps officer in the United States Army active duty. He will be pinned by his parents, Brennan and Robert Hahn. Ladies and gentlemen, Second Lieutenant Brian Hahn. Second Lieutenant Rafael Leonardo, please step forward. Lieutenant Leonardo will be commissioned as a military intelligence officer in the United States Army Reserve. He will be pinned by his parents, Edita and George Leonardo. Ladies and gentlemen, Second Lieutenant Raphael. Second Lieutenant Michael McCombo, please step forward. Lieutenant McCombo will be commissioned as an aviation officer in the United States Army active duty. He will be pinned by his parents, Maria and James McCombo. Ladies and gentlemen, Second Lieutenant Michael McCombo. Second Lieutenant Allison Miller, please step forward. Lieutenant Miller will be commissioned as an aviation officer in the California Army National Guard. She will be pinned by her parents, Susan and John Miller, Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, Second Lieutenant Allison Miller. Second Lieutenant Rita Morin, please step forward. Lieutenant Morin will be commissioned as a Nurse Corps officer in the United States Army active duty. She will be pinned by her grandmother, Barbara Morin, and her mother, Jo Morin. Ladies and gentlemen, Second Lieutenant Rita Morin. Second Lieutenant Christopher Salerno, please step forward. Lieutenant Salerno will be commissioned as an armor officer in the United States Army active duty. He will be pinned by his parents, Deborah and Harry Salerno. Ladies and gentlemen, Second Lieutenant Christopher Salerno. Second Lieutenant Thomas Taylor, please step forward. Lieutenant Taylor will be commissioned as a field artillery officer in the United States Army active duty. He will be pinned by his parents, Ann and Bob Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, Second Lieutenant Thomas